Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Aditya Ramadhan, NPM 206310410. Today I will explain my proposal. The title is An Analysis Internal and External Obstacle of Students by Using Video Recording Tasks on Speaking Ability at the 7th grade of SMPN 4 Rengat Barat. So, the chapter 1 is background of the research. I choose speaking skill is one of the most time-consuming skill to teach and practice in classroom. Is because speaking tasks are more difficult to execute than writing tasks, which can be quickly assigned to the students using paper-based tasks and complete by all students at once. And the alternative way to give students opportunity to practice their English speaking skill that doesn't require to be conducted in the classroom is by giving them a video speaking task. And then, so what prevents or hinders individuals from successfully acquiring a second or foreign language is oftentimes students' feelings of tension, worry, or doubly doubt might hinder their capacity to learn and use language. Okay, and then to respond the fact, the researcher believes that it is very important to investigate or analyze about student speaking ability in this research, and the researcher going to analyze student speaking ability by video recording tasks. And this is setting of the problem is the one is not interested in learning and practicing skills and lack of vocabulary. The last is still have difficulty pronouncing words in English. Okay, the first is students doesn't have interesting in learning actually for English speaking. So the researchers believe to use video task to make sure the students have increasing their attractiveness with English, and then lack of vocabulary because students the researchers consuming that students have a lack of vocabulary because the students don't love it word or just writing skills is low, so students doesn't want to read more vocabulary, so that's impact of um, literations. And the last is still have difficulty pronouncing words in English. We next to about researchers. The first is formulations. Based on the background of the problem above, the researcher formulates the research question as follow: How good is the student speaking ability through video recording test at SMIN 1 Kandis? And for limitation, based on an explanation, the researcher is going to analyze about student speaking ability by using video recording tasks at the 11th grade of SMIN. I'm sorry, and then objectiveness in relation to the researcher problems formulated above. The objective of the research are as follow: to know speaking ability level at 11 grades of cement satu kandi students through the video recording task. Okay, significance of research. The first is for the students can express their idea and they can speak or communicate automatically with other. And then for the researcher is able to know the problem faced by students in speaking through video recording tasks. And number third is for the English teacher to be more attention in students' oral performance. So in this significant of research, this impact for the students by using uh, video tasks, video speaking with tasks to make sure students can have a little bit increase their ability to communicate with each other. And for the researchers can draw a conclude that what is the problem faced by through video recording tasks. And the last is for the English teacher. Actually, teacher can be have a new perspective about speaking ability. For key term, is a video recording task. Video recording task refers to tasks that are given to the students to make a video about some themes. So for example, like video recording task about environment. So that's a video recording task play in a classroom. So the students looks carefully and answers some questions about the video recording environment. And key term is speaking ability, refers to the ability of students in delivering the information orally without misunderstanding to the listener. Actually, this is to is like ability students to communicate with friends and with each other with English fluently. Okay, chapter 2, definitions. Okay, for definitions, um, definitions. There are many definitions about the speaking ability. The first is Harmy Jeremy 2009. There are many definitions explain that speaking is one of four basics skill in learning and in a foreign language. Besides listening, reading, and writing, is included in the productive skill that enables speaker to express ideas, feelings, or information orally. So, according to Brown, and speaking is an attractive process of constructing involving producing, receiving, and processing informations. And by the reverse, 1976, 78, I'm sorry, also says through speaking, someone can express her feelings, her or his idea, emotions, and reactions about something. So basically, all of definitions talk about definition about the speakings, and then the objective of the speakings, based on Thornbury 2005. The objective of speaking relates to the reasons and purpose why people speak. Most people have a particular purposes why they speak, why they have to a reaction about each other. It's like doing other skills such as listening, writing or reading. Scott Thornbury too has made classifications of the speaking purposes, which is included in speaking genre. Okay. Next, component of speaking. According to Harris 1974, there are five components of speaking. It's pronunciations. Is the way for the students to produce clear language when they are speaking. Um, and um, this the one of the obstacles faced by if you wanna speaking is pronunciations. And next, about the grammar is needed for the students to arrange correct sentences and conversation both in written and oral forms according to Purpura 2013. Vocabulary is essential for successful speaking fluently. Fluency is the ability to speak communicatively. Fluency usually refers to express oral language freely without interruptions. Okay, comprehension, according to Morrison 2010, comprehension is the ability to fully understand the sentence or word that produced by the speaker when do the conversations. Okay, we next about teaching speaking. There's a lot explanations about teaching speaking, and according to Nunan 2002, teaching speaking is to teach English as second language or English for foreign language to the student to produce English speech, sounds and sound patterns, and use word and sentence stress. This general explanation about teaching speaking. And actually, teaching speaking is not just about to make sure the student can express their speaking, their fluency, their comprehension, but also to make students understood what is the how to be a good speaker, how to be make a good sentences, how to make a polite sentence if you wanna use to adult people actually. And well, definition of speaking and definitions of teaching media. Definition of teaching media: generally, teaching media mean all tools which may be used by teacher to deliver teaching material to student in teaching learning process to reach certain learning goals. And teaching media based on ARSA 2015 is a media that bring instructional purposes of messages of or informations of learning. Media is means of expressing message and informations according to Heinitz 2013. And the next to the kind of teaching media, to teach speaking, the teacher must design learning activities as well as possible. It also must be supported by various teaching media, especially visual media, such as picture, realia, television, etc. and etc. In order that learning activities is more various, interesting to get attractive students in English. Uh, in English. Okay. The next of teaching by using video recording. Video recording task is one of the many activities that we can use in a class and have benefit to learn language learning. Related to task-based learning according to UR 2001, it refers to language learning activities that a student actually to perform language skill or ability by doing this activity, video recording. And students are expected to active their English by utilizing the function of the camera and video recording. So there's a simple the simple various variations of the teaching English, but get a beneficial result. And for video recording tools, you can use camera phone, microphone, and tripod. And absolutely, for the video recording tool, the student should record the video recording to can upload to social media, can upload to Instagram, YouTube, or etc. To this point, makes teacher can controlling what how far the students can express their sentences, their speech in social media. Okay, for speaking assessment, to assess students speaking, the rubric consider 5 aspects which should be scored: pronunciation, grammar, vocabulary, fluency, and comprehensions. Like I said before, in component of speaking, according to Harris. And then for method day, in this researcher using mixed research. The first is quantitative and qualitative. For the quantitative, data collected through the administration of the pre-validated and questionnaire to the selected sample of students. And for qualitative, in collecting data, the research use video recording tasks after the teacher delivering some material. When conducting this research, the researcher assess students' speaking ability through video recording tasks. And then for the chapter 3, for research designs, the design of research use mixed research, like I said before, and population sample, the sample of studi with SMN Penang Barat. For research instrument, based on ARI 2010, state the most common research instrument used in qualitative research are observation, interview, and document analysis, and mixed with qualitative, like I said before. I'm sorry if PPT gets some little bit wrong. And for data collection technique, the researcher use video recording tasks after the teacher delivering some material, and they are pre-test too before the video recording play in a classroom. And data analysis technique based on scoring rubric in the second chapter is of students got their score based on component of speaking skill from Haris. Okay, I think that's all about my explanation with my proposal, title and analysis internal and external obstacle of students by using video recording task on speaking ability at the 7th grade of SMPN Parangan Barat. And I think that's all. And for drunk in my conclusions, there are many various type to teaching English, and one of the various type is video, using video recording task to actually in English speaking ability. I think that's so beneficial, and also makes teacher can combine with another various type variations for teaching. I think that's all. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.